God saw the night you almost gave up. Don't you dare think He missed it. He saw the exact moment you sat on the cold floor of your room. The house was completely quiet. The world outside was sleeping, moving on, completely unaware that your entire world felt like it was collapsing. You were entirely, completely exhausted. Your soul was tired. Your mind had run through every possible scenario, every worry, every fear, until it just shut down. You didn't even have the physical strength to cry out loud anymore. You just sat there, staring into the dark. You had no words left for God. You thought you needed to put together a perfect prayer, but all you had was a heavy, silent ache in your chest. You thought nobody knew. You felt so incredibly isolated, so invisible. You thought that darkness had finally won and that this was the end of the line. But He was watching. He saw the prayer you couldn't speak. He caught the tears that never made a sound. And then the sun came up. Your alarm went off. Do you remember how heavy your legs felt that morning? Do you remember looking in the mirror and deciding to put the armor back on? You wiped your face, you got up from that floor, and you walked out the door. You saw the smile you faked that morning so no one would ask what was wrong. You went to work. You answered texts. You checked up on other people. You smiled at your friends. You even smiled at church. Nobody knew that you were carrying a shattered heart. Nobody knew how close you came to completely breaking the night before. You became an expert at looking okay. But inside, you were screaming. You were looking up at the sky and asking, God, where are you? Why is it so incredibly quiet? If you love me, why does it hurt this much? You started to believe the lie that silence meant absence, because the door remained closed, because the situation didn't instantly change, because the person still walked away. You equated His quietness with abandonment. That is exactly when the enemy pulled up a chair right next to you. The enemy loves to attack you when you are already on the floor. He whispered into your ear, look at you. You are weak. God doesn't care about you. If He cared, you wouldn't be in this much pain. Your faith is broken, and you are disqualified. You felt guilty for being exhausted. You felt ashamed because you thought a good Christian never reaches a breaking point. But let me tell you the truth about the God you serve. God is not intimidated by your breaking point. He is not disgusted by your exhaustion. In that exact quiet moment, when you were sitting on the floor, convinced you were alone, convinced you were abandoned, heaven was moving on your behalf. The same God who parted the Red Sea when the Israelites were trapped, the same God who slept in the boat while the storm raged around His disciples, was sitting right there on that floor with you. He was holding the pieces of your mind together so you wouldn't shatter. You didn't feel Him. Your anxiety told you He was 1,000,000 miles away, but He never left, not for a fraction of a second. He was using that silence not to punish you, but to anchor you. When everything else was stripped away, He was becoming your only foundation. He was forcing your roots to go deeper into the dark soil because a massive tree cannot survive the storm if its roots are shallow. Look at yourself right now. Take a deep breath and look at where you are. You are still here. You survived that night. And let me be very clear. You are not still here by accident. You didn't make it through that darkness just because you are tough or resilient. You are still here because purpose held on to you when you couldn't hold on to it. His grace kept your lungs breathing when your heart wanted to give up. God is not finished with you. That night on the floor, that wasn't the end of your story. That was the turning point. That was the night the old you broke so the new you could be built by his hands. So tonight, drop the heavy mask. Stop pretending you have to be strong all the time. You survived the hardest night. You are safe now. You are seen. You are protected. And you are so deeply, deeply loved. Close your eyes. Leave the exhaustion here.